By the end of this lesson, you will be able to create your own gem. Instead of just throwing more code into your existing library, it's often a good idea to create a gem. Then if you want to use your code elsewhere or share it with other developers, you can do so easily. To start creating a gem using Bundler, use the bundle gem command. In the code, you see that I have changed into my projects directory, and then type bundle gem and then the name of the gem. After running the command, we have a scaffolded directory automatically created for us. If we have Git installed on our machines, a Git repository is also initialized. If you've never run bundle gem before, it will also ask if you want to include a code of conduct file and a license file. The files that are automatically generated are a gem file, which is used to manage our library's dependencies. This file contains a gem spec line, which means that Bundler will include dependencies that are specified in gemname.gemspec as well. Standard practice is to specify all your gem dependencies in the gem spec. It also includes a rake file, which adds the build, install, and release rake tasks. The build task builds the current version of the gem and stores it under the package folder. The install task builds and installs the gem to our system. Release pushes the gem to Ruby Gems. The code of conduct and license files are optional. There is also a gitignore file, and this is only included if you have Git installed. Anything in the package directory and anything with a .gem or .bundle extension are ignored. There's also a gem spec file. This is where all the information intended for Ruby Gems is placed, the name, description, and homepage of our gem. As stated above, this is where we specify our gem's dependencies as well. Additionally, there is a gemname.rb file in our lib directory. This is the main file where we define our gem's code. This file is required by Bundler when the gem is loaded. It defines a module which is used as a namespace for all of our gem's code. There's also a folder with the name of our gem inside the lib folder that contains all the code for our gem. Inside that folder, there's a version file which defines a gem name module and in it a version constant. The gem spec file will load this file to specify a version for the gem spec. When a new version of the gem is released, we increment a part of this version number to let Ruby Gems know that we're releasing a new version. Now, by running bundle install, Bundler will generate the extremely important lock file. This file ensures that every system that uses this library has the exact same gems. The lock file is always checked into version control for this reason. We're going to write a very simple module that includes a music constant. To do that, we create a file in lib/audiofile, and the file will be called music.rb. In the file, we'll define a module, audio file, that has a class of music. Inside that class, we'll have a portray method that takes music, and if the music that is passed in is equal to Nickelback, then it returns a string horrendous. Else, it will return the string amazing. In order to load this file in our gem, we need to add a require line to our audiofile.rb file in the lib directory. You can see that done in the code. Now, we could use our gem in the following way. We could reference the music constant and the portray method, and as you can see, when we pass in the string Nickelback, our code would return horrendous. Now we're going to create a gem together using Bundler. So first, we'll need to open a terminal, and we'll go ahead and change into our projects directory. And now we will run bundle gem, and this gem will be called audioFile. We are calling our gem audioFile because the gem is going to do a few things having to do with music, like rating it as either amazing or horrendous. We are going to write a very simple module that includes a music constant. To do that, let's go inside our lib directory. The bundler will have generated an audioFile directory, and inside that we'll create a new file called music.rb. And inside that, we are going to write our module. Now, in order to load this file in our gem, we need to add a require line to lib/audiophile.rb. As you can see, we're currently requiring the version. So directly below that version requirement, we'll go ahead and type require audiophile/music. Now, in any code that had our audiophile gem as a dependency, we could use it in the following way. Again, we reference the music constant and the portray method, and by passing in the string Nickelback, our code would return horrendous. Now, on your own, use the bundle gem command to create a scaffold for a new gem. Name the gem anything you'd like. Next, you're going to have to write a class inside a new file. Now, in our example, we created a gem called audiophile. So for that example, you would create your class inside a new file inside the lib/audiophile directory. In your case, the directory will be named whatever you named your gem. Last, there's a file inside the lib directory that has the name you've given your gem. Inside that file, you'll need to require the new class you've created.